Hello everyone, it's Vicki from the Eagle's Nest. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to make bags. I had made the journals and I wanted bags, which I didn't have any, so I have been working on these for like 2 hours to try to perfect a video that I saw. This one I folded over the top and glued that down for reinforcement. But it made it a little bit more difficult in the gluing process, but at the end of the day, it was fine. And the journal fit nicely. You can get it in there. It's a little tall, but that's fine. I could either put handles on it or not. I probably won't, because I'm not going to put handles on one and not others. This one, I did not fold the edge down. I just had this decorative edge for some reason. So I just left it. And it was about the same, a little bit taller, but again, I could fold it over when I put the journal in. So this is what we're going to make after all my fussing. Okay, I have this brown craft paper, and this piece measures 17 inches wide by 12 inches tall, because that was what I needed. You could use any size that you need. So this principle's the same, whatever the size of your paper, and I will make a smaller one when I finish this one. So, because this is decorative, this is going to be my outside edge for here. So first you want to fold it in. I hope this isn't too noisy. Okay, let's fold this side in first. If you wouldn't have like wrapping paper, I tried to use wrapping paper. It was so slick and smooth, it was hard to glue. So I switched over to this. And the wrapping paper I had was thick. It was very nice, perfect for this, but couldn't do it. Now you only want to overlap it a little bit. Well, I do, based on your finished measurements. You could overlap it a lot. Oh boy. Nothing like fighting with your paper. Well, let me try to unroll that. Can't. You got to get it folded before you can move on. So I've got to get this folded. Okay. There we go. Okay, the best thing to do is figure out which one you want to be the top. I want the straightest edge for the top. So let's see. This looks pretty straight. Now I've got to do this just right or it's not going to be wide enough. And I did have one that wasn't wide enough. So I'm going to crease that, but I want to make sure, because down here it's overlapped quite a bit. So actually I can hold it here and see if it's at 15, kind of, sort of, here. Okay. I actually wasn't working in here. I was working out on my kitchen counter where I had more room. And here we're going to do. Okay, these are the creases. I've made them. Okay, now we want to glue these edges. Now I got to make sure this is going to be wide enough. Pretty close, pretty close. So this one, we're going to glue here on this edge. I want to glue both edges because I don't want the inside to not be together. So I'm going to use the glue stick because I tried to use liquid glue, but it was hard. So we're going with this. Now I'm just going to do the edge. Don't go in too deep because you don't want, you know, the edge to come here and your glue went out to there and it sticks the inside of your bag together. Okay, so we got that. And on this one, we're going to do this edge, the outer edge. What a time I've had. Let's turn this around. Of course, when I was out there doing this, my paper was not all curled like this. I just ran out of the piece I started with, and I had to find more, and this one was like really curled. So go back to your crease and try to match these up. There. There, success. Hopefully the bag will turn out right. If not, I'm in trouble. I'll either shove it in there or someone's not getting a brown paper bag. I kind of wanted them all to be the same, but okay. Next, we're going to fold up the bottom. So about 1.5 inches for that narrow of a bottom part. Hope that wasn't too close. Hope that wasn't too in your face. Okay, 1.5 inches. Well, just so long as it's not, okay, too short. That'll be great. Fold it along the bottom. Okay, I'm going to find my bone folder. There it is. And I'm going to make this crease with my bone folder. Good creases are a must in this. And I see this right here. I'm just going to cut that off. Okay. Okay, we folded that up 1.5 inches. We're going to open it up like so. And we need to get this corner. So if you push your finger in, it will hopefully smash right into a perfect position. And you're going to line that seam with this seam right here. Make your crease. See how perfect that is right there? So other side, same way, stick your finger, push it in, line this up with that bottom piece and crease it. Oh, we're off to a good start. You're going to fold this up past that. Go a little bit past that. Probably the further up you go, the smaller this will be. But this is about where I need it. So then I'm going to fold that one down and I'm going to fold this one in. That'll be good. And I'm going to crease it. There we go. Now, we need to glue this piece down. So I go to the end of this on both sides, because you want that down. Fold that in. Okay. Now we want to glue the bottom of this piece and this angle piece right here. I wouldn't go all the way because you don't want to pass that. Otherwise you have glue inside your bag. So that should do it. And we have that. Now, turn it sideways. Not going to need the glue. Cover the glue. Now we're going to fold this side. Make sure this is a good crease. We're going to fold this in and line it with this angle right here. I'm going to put that in, and I'm going to bring that up to show you. You're lining it up with this part of the bag. Okay. And make sure, because sometimes if you start, you'll go small. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure it's the same. So take charge. You're in control of this bag. Okay. And the seam again. Do it pretty good. Turn it over. Reinforce that seam. We're going to do the same thing. You're going to bring it up to right here. Line it up with that. Okay, I'm trying to cheat it down just a little because I don't want the bag to be too wide. Otherwise my book might not fit in there. Okay. Now we're going to take the bone folder and crease that really well. Ideally, you should probably wait for the glue to dry, but you know, who has time for that? So now we've got to open the bag, push it open. Make sure this is like this, because what we're going to do is this has to go inside, and this one has to come up. So we're going to pull it up, start down at the bottom, and work your way up with that seam. Get that up. Now, take this other side, start pushing them together, and this one will go down. It will succumb to the pressure. Okay. That looks a little off, but it's probably because of the way I folded it. That's good. Now, we've got to do this side. Open it up. This one has to start here and push this one in, because that's got to go opposite. Okay, then you take this side, start pushing that down, pull these together, that will go down. This side did perfect. And just kind of, you know, move it around, mold it, then bring it down. There, because that's what it wanted to do. So we got that side done. We have this, and that. Now we're going to flip it over and go ahead and do this side the same way, just to reinforce it. And, oh man, this bag just, let me see if I can. Okay, oh boy. This bag may have to go under a bunch of heavy books to make it play nice. So now we have this. Hold on. It's awfully tall. I could cut it down. I'll decide that when I start. So let's see, I have 3. I think I still have to make another one yet. But I'm going to show you how to make a smaller one. This is a 12 by 12 sheet of scrapbook paper. And I'm going to make a small bag. I'm going to make it, use the whole 12 inches, but I want to cut it for this way. So, let's see, this wide, let's just go to about here. That might be a good size if you wanted to clip it into a journal. A knife. There we go. Now we don't need that. Of course, if you wanted to make a tiny bag. So again, I'm going to fold it in. Go for middle. I mean, you don't have to be in the middle. You could be anywhere. There's no rules to this. It's just a stinking bag. There we go. This might go in my fabric cover journal that I was doing in neutrals. You might see it in there. So we're going to put some glue. Let's see. Check your overlap. It's not much. It's very little. So be very careful gluing this. Okay, and this paper is kind of heavy. It's heavier than printer paper, but it's almost a little bit heavier than like 28 pound. So I don't know. Some of the scrapbook paper was on the heavier side, but it's not quite cardstock. Hopefully that'll be fine. And we'll get this side. I mean, once you've done this, it's really not that hard. you know, the paper that you use makes all the difference. So here we go. And I feel glue. So where is my rag? Okay. I'm going to kind of rub it with that. I don't feel it anymore. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and crease these because this paper is actually thicker than that paper. Okay, so now we're going to fold up. Depending on how deep. If you want a deeper bag, make a deeper. But I don't want a fat bag. I want a skinny bag. So I'm just going to go here. And we'll see how this works out. I can see that is not straight. So when you have paper with lines on it, but you can see how it folds crooked if you're not careful. It just does what it wants to do. Okay, now we're going to open this up. Take this, stick your finger in there and jiggle it a little bit and make it come down flat. Measure that up to there. Same thing on this side. This is the one we, okay, it still worked out. There we go. Now we're going to fold this over. Then we're going to fold this one over. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use the bone folder because this is so thick it just doesn't necessarily want to stay in place properly. So there, now we got that. I'm going to go with this. It's a little bit easier to glue these little tiny parts. Right there and right here. Being careful that it doesn't go in there. Okay, that's just to kind of tack that down. Okay, I think I can do the rest with the glue stick. Okay, we're going to glue this. You can make these little bags. I actually made a bag at Christmas, last Christmas, because I had some odd sized gift and I Googled, found a bag, made it, and it was great. Actually, I made several of them and they were awesome. Okay, now we're gonna fold this into here. Oh, look how little. Okay, well, now we know. The smaller this, the smaller this. That's fine. But I want this down really well so that when we do that reverse folding, okay, we'll put that in there. Okay. There we go. Okay. Whew. Open it up. Okay. This is the side over here that has to go this way. So if you start here, it's easier. Okay, and then you just push it in. Well, this did a whole lot easier than the craft paper. Okay, we won't mess with that till we get this part done. So, open it up, which is the one, this one over here. Start here. And take the other piece, push it in. Okay, flatten that out. And that looks good. Over here, same thing. That one looked a little, just got to kind of work with it. Be nice to it, and it might be nice for you. Okay, we got that. Now we're going to turn it this way. I mean, you don't have to turn it this way, but there we go. And we have a little bag. See how little? That would look nice in a journal, except it's going to have to be folded down like this. Then you could stuff things in there. This would probably be something you would want a paper clip in, and you can take it out. Okay, and I'm not going to decorate it, but you could. There's a million and one things depending on the occasion. I just wanted to show you how I made these bags. This one's going to be going under the books. Here's one that's a little more behaved. There. Nice little bags for my little journals. Again, journal is going in the bag. Perfect little gift. All right, I hope you enjoyed that, and good luck making some bags of your own. All right, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.